Hi and welcome to the tweet chatting guide. The first thing that you need to do in a tweet chat is to add a column for your tweet chat hashtag. The tweet chat will have a particular hashtag that's unique to it, and you need to set up a column in TweetDeck to follow that. Here we go. The hashtag for this tweet chat is hashtag ETMchat, and I've just set up in the right hand corner a column for that. The next thing to do is to introduce yourself. Okay, and remember to include the hashtag in your introduction. The column that you have set up for the hashtag shows tweets just from the chat, making it much easier to follow what is being said. Unlike your home column on the left hand side here, which shows everything, the hashtag column for the tweet chat will show just tweets from that particular chat. So you won't be trying to work out which are from the chat and which tweets are from people you know and which are from courses that you're doing and friends. And the column will just isolate everything in one column. All of the tweets for that tweet chat will appear there, and you won't have to sift and sort or think about it. Anything that's in that column is part of the chat, and that's a key part of using TweetDeck in a tweet chat. It's one of the most powerful aspects of it. It lets you specify a column for the tweet chat, and it makes it much easier to follow. Okay, so we have our setup here. We have 4 columns: our regular column on the left hand side, our interactions and mentions columns, which are very important, and the tweet chat column. And these are probably the 4 things that you'll need for a tweet chat. You can see that the tweet chat column updates very rapidly. There are lots of tweets, sometimes with just seconds between them. And sometimes with no gap between them, like here, all of the tweets are happening at the same time. When you tweet during a tweet chat, use the hashtag for the tweet chat, otherwise no one will see what you've tweeted. And when you use the hashtag, your tweet will show up in the column. Okay, so we're in the middle of a tweet chat here. There's about 35 people in it. I should mention you can use the hashtag anywhere in the tweet, or use several hashtags. It actually doesn't matter in the slightest, but it's important to use that hashtag. That way people will be able to follow what you're saying. You should also keep an eye on your interactions and mentions column, because if somebody's trying to get your attention, when somebody wants to talk directly to you, it will show up there, making it easy to see. Here, Alison Newman is tweeting hello to me, and I probably would have missed that in the main ETM chat column. And remember to use the hashtag. I forgot to use it here. And because I forgot to use it, Alison didn't respond to me at all, which makes sense because she didn't see my response. Tweet chats are often structured. The organizer often posts questions for people to chat about. We'll take a look at an example here. Okay, so there we go. We've all made new connections because of Twitter, because of Outlook. That's not uncommon. It's not always the case, but often an organizer will post specific questions so that people will have a conversation around it. People will sometimes ignore that, or they'll sometimes respond to the question. There may be a lot happening during the tweet chat, and you will miss things, and that's how tweet chat works. But take time to edit your tweets. As you can see, I'm a slow tweeter in a tweet chat, and that's my preference. I don't tweet a huge amount, but I'm careful with what I put out there, and I say the things that I want to say. But you will miss things during a tweet chat, and that's totally fine. That's the nature of tweet chats. You won't catch everything, and you have to be comfortable with that. Having a column in a tweet lets you scroll through the chat, so when you do miss things, you can go back down through the chat and see if there's anything important that you missed. There may be something that passed by that you really want to favorite, or a resource that you want to catch and press the link to, or somebody that you haven't talked to yet that you really want to say hi to. So the column lets you scroll back down through the chat and look at the chat history when you've missed a bit of it because of a tweet or any other reason. And during tweet chats, people often go off topic and spin off into other conversations, even structured and guided ones. People will talk about all sorts of things. They'll talk about arrangements, they'll talk about meetings, they'll talk about work, they'll talk about, like in everyday meetings and arrangements, they'll do that sort of thing. And it's really, in tweet chats, because they're so chaotic, it's up to you to follow the conversations that you are interested in and ignore the ones that you are not interested in. And it's key to participate, even if you do miss out on tweets. Okay, so that's me tweeting there. I find TweetDeck, because tweet chats are so anarchic, because people are off topic, because there are lots of people talking simultaneously, I find it absolutely necessary to set up a column in TweetDeck. Otherwise I find it impossible to follow tweet chats, and whenever I've tried to do it with the Twitter website, I have been exhausted by the end of the conversation. And tweet chats, as you can see here, there's a lot happening. There's our tweets coming in every couple of seconds. Sometimes there's 10 tweets coming in simultaneously, and you really do need something like TweetDeck and a separate column set up to do it. But if you have that, it makes the whole thing much easier to follow. And my two pieces of advice about tweet chats would be: set up your client, set up TweetDeck so that it's easy to follow the conversation, and be comfortable with the fact that you won't catch or follow everything. That's the nature of tweet chats. You can have 30 people or 100 people talk simultaneously. There will be things you miss out on, and it's okay that will happen. The nature of Twitter is that you can scroll back TweetDeck, and if something really interests you, or if there's a conversation happening you really want to be a part of, you can be a part of it 2 hours later in the evening if you want. You just find it on TweetDeck and tweet in response. Okay, I hope that was an interesting look at TweetChat. We'll be running several during the course, and I hope that quick look and those suggestions are really, really helpful, and I look forward to tweet chatting with you. We'll have structured tweet chats on a regular basis, and we'll advertise them on the website and via Twitter as well, so keep an eye on the #Mookie hashtag. Thank you very much.